worry about it. I think everything will be just fine.
Really? My wife's worried about me. I've been a little on edge lately. See, when I was a young man, I was working at the airport, so this man came by, and I took his luggage, and he read my name tag. He said, Hilton. He said, do you have children? I said, yes. He said, I have a baby girl. And he said, let me tell you something. It doesn't matter if you're rich or poor, as long as you have children, your life will be full. Always. I smiled. And then he said, that's why I'm leaving home. So he tipped me $5 and put the luggage on. He caught a plane for Costa Rica. I didn't understand that statement until 30 years later. Here I am. I got a daughter, 27 years old. She's a lawyer. She's supposed to be out of the house. She's got in her room. She's still there. A young man, Griffin, that I taught to go forth, work hard, get out there, is living in my attic. And then there's little people across the way throwing things at me, laughing, waking me up when I'm trying to take a nap in my yard. But they're always laughing at me. See, I can handle all of that. Somebody took my yoo-hoo. You mess with a man's yoo-hoo. Maybe I'm going too fast for you, but don't worry about me. You see, because I'm all right. But let me just tell you how I got to be this way. Hello, everybody.
Hi, honey.
What's going on?
We're talking about moving the flower shop across the street. It's a more convenient location, and the rent is less. So should we sign the lease or not?
I say sign it.
Well, it just sounds very risky to me. I am rather uncomfortable with, any kind of big change because it brings me back to when I was a child and my parents moved without telling me. I mean, they said that the note probably just fell off the door, but sure.
Hilton, should we sign the lease?
We've been married for 30 years, and I've learned that wives don't want to hear what the husbands think. Wives just want to hear what they think in a deeper voice.
See, I think it's worth the risk. What do you think?
Hey, Mr. Lucas.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the razor that I borrowed, it broke, so I bought a new one.
Thank you. This is a new razor?
No.
You broke my razor?
No, I bought a new one. That's your razor.
So, Hilton, you were saying?
I'm saying that take the risk. I mean, it's like the song says, that's life. That's life. That's what people say.
Oh, yes, I've been a puppet, a poet, a pirate, a pauper, a pawn and a king. I am just sorry.
So you're saying that risk is good?
Risk is what it's all about. The movie Braveheart. Braveheart was not Braveheart until he became brave and took a risk. Now, before that, he was just a guy running around with a dress on.
Mr. Lucas?
Yes.
I have to talk to you.
Okay.
This is band, right?
Yeah.
And I really believe in them.
The band.
But if I give them some money to produce a demo, it could be a real financial risk.
Yes. But that's it. You want to take the risk.
Yes.
Because that's life.
Yes.
Riding high in April.
Riding high in April.
But don't
riding
forget.
high in April.
Yeah,
that's
but
right.
don't
Riding high in April.
Yes, riding
That's
high
right.
in April.
That's what I'm gonna do. I am Braveheart.
But don't forget.
I'm Braveheart.
Yes,
I'm
you
gonna
are.
I'm gonna take that
But the
risk.
rest
I'm
of
gonna
it-
take that risk.
Yes.
I'm gonna make that demo.
Good.
And then I'm gonna sell it.
Okay.
I'm gonna sell it, and you tell the world that Scotland is free.
Now, so far, it looks like there's no problem. But that's because women will not speak their minds when a man is in the room. See, all bad stuff is withheld until the man leaves the room. Now, watch me carefully. I'm going to get a sandwich.
Mom, I'm quitting my job.
Huh? You see that? As soon as I left the room, boom, Mom, I'm quitting my job. See, I didn't find out about this conversation until 5 days later.
Dad is right. Life is about risks. I don't want to be a lawyer anymore. I'm just sick of spending day after day with other people's boring piles of documents. I'm quitting my job.
Quitting? Erica, this is a big step.
Mom, I've been having this dream.
Were you in a plane with the New York Mets, and did you have to make love to Larry King while everyone pointed at you and laughed at you?
I want to be a chef. I'm going to go to cooking school and open my own restaurant one day.
Oh, somebody tell me this isn't happening.
In the meantime, I could help you in the shop.
No, child. You could help me by being a lawyer, making lots of money, and giving it to me. I don't like this at all. I could end up by myself.
What are you you have Dad?
Maybe. Maybe not. After he hears this, he's gonna kill himself.
I need to ask you something, Daddy.
Daddy.
You know, I don't like what I'm doing at work down at the law firm. I want to be my own person, be my own boss.
You want to take that risk, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. And ever since you were a child, what has your father said to you? He said, go for it. If you want the brass ring, reach out and grab it.
Grab it.
Huh?
Yes.
Go.
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 All right.
Thank you, Daddy.
Oh, Daddy again. But you see, I just told her to go. But I don't know where. The child had me hypnotized with the daddy and the rubbing routine. And I say that you shouldn't play with old people like that. I'm here to help. No, oh, this is going to be nice.
And a brand new sign.
Yes, yes. And that's nice of you to take the day off.
Day off?
The day off, yes.
Erica, I thought you told him.
Yeah, I did. I just didn't get into the specifics.
What's specific?
Oh,
What?
Lord.
This is bad, isn't it? Tell me.
Here,
is this
smell this.
I hated being a lawyer. I quit my job. I'm going to cooking school. I told you that I wanted to be on my own, and you said go to it. You said go.
I thought you were talking about opening your own law business. Law! I didn't say anything about going to cooking school. We're talking about 3 years of law school, 4 years of undergraduate school. It's going to take me 298,000 years to pay off your student loan. And you're going to do what we've been fighting for years to overcome, cooking for other people.
And so now I want to open my own restaurant.
Restaurant.
Yes. Well, JFK Jr. started his own magazine, and nobody yelled at him.
JFK Jr. had something you don't have. JFK. Now, what are you going to do about this expensive apartment?
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. You know, I hate to admit it, but once again, you're right. I'm gonna have to give up my apartment and move back into my old room.
You mean the one in our house?
That's going to be funny. The two of you back together again, nagging, bickering, shouting, yelling, fighting.
No, I've grown up so much, Dad.
I haven't.
I'm afraid it's the only way.
Yeah.
What's
Mr. Risk.
Huh?
Hey, Mr. Risk.
Right.
How you doing?
What is your problem?
My problem is that I put everything on the line to produce that demo. You know what happened? I lost it all. I lost it all. It's all your fault.
My fault?
It's your fault.
How is it my fault?
How was it your fault? What about you told me I was Braveheart? I mean, hey, stand up when I'm talking to you. You said I was Braveheart.
Right.
But you didn't tell me what happened at the end of Braveheart. I rendered it. They disemboweled him. That's right, he has no bowels. They deboweled him. He has no bowels. He's Mr. Brave. I have my integrity, but I ain't got no bowels.
Well, I'm sorry.
I just want to thank you for leading me to the new chapter in my life. Chapter 11.
Would you please help us get the rest of Erica's things off the curb?
The rest of Erica's things. You know, when Erica left home, I remember you cried, dear. And now I think I'm going to cry.
Elton. Sidewalk. Boxes, now.
You hear what she said to me?
Hilton, sidewalk, boxes, now.
You see, if I said that to my wife,
Ruthie, food, table.
I'd be eating through a tube. Wait, what's the matter? What are you doing?
Remember that song? Remember Riding High in April?
Well, what's happening?
Well, now I'm renting my house out in April.
Look, you wouldn't let me finish the song, first of all. Had you let me finish it, riding high in April, shot down in May. That's the part you kept talking. Here, sing it along with me. Riding high in April, shot down in May. Shot down.
Shot down.
Hilton!
In May.
Hilton!
Shot down. What is it?
Griffin,
Hey, Miss Lucas.
you're renting your house?
Yeah. Griffin's falling on some bad times, Mrs. Lucas.
But where are you gonna live?
Griffin has no place to live, Mrs. Lucas.
Can you see where this is going?
Griffin, I feel just
Oh,
terrible.
no, don't worry, don't worry. No, don't feel terrible. It's all right. You know, it's not your fault. Griffin will prevail. Griffin will be all right. If you need Griffin, he'll be at the Organ Donor Bank.
Oh, Griffin. Oh, no, come in the house and let's talk about this.
Now, see, this is a shameless manipulation of my wife's motherly instinct. But he's not moving in with us because we're not his parents, and I don't need a DNA to prove it.
Mr. Lucas, I just want to thank you for letting me move into the attic. You're just like parents to me.
Well, the attic, you see, it's a wonderful place because this is where you put stuff you don't ever want to see anymore.
Here, dear. You must be hungry.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Lucas.
Well, now, wait a minute. What about me?
What about you?
I'm hungry. What about me?
Oh, Hilton, you can make yourself a sandwich anytime, but Griffin, he might not feel comfortable enough yet to just go in, take food out of our refrigerator.
He's been going into our refrigerator, taking food out for 20 years. What makes him uncomfortable is putting food in the refrigerator. So I got my wife's shop across the street. My daughter's back in her room, and a human barnacle in the attic. That's okay, as long as I got my living room and my TV. Ruthie,
Yes, Hilton.
I want to watch the ball game.
Hilton, it's all right. I'll speak to Erica. I'll talk to her.
Please talk to her.
I will. Would you get that, honey?
Hello? Yeah, Pauline!
Pauline's across the street in the shop.
Across the street? Well, what's the phone number?
No, there's no phone because it hasn't been installed yet.
Okay, just hold it 1 second. I have to go get her across the street.
Hey, Mr. Lucas, you're not going to believe what I'm going to do to that attic.
Pauline! Pauline! Pauline!
Yeah.
You have a telephone call at the house.
Who is it?
I don't know who it is, just somebody wants to talk to you.
I can't leave the store, so just find out who it is. Thank you.
Okay. Who's calling? Phil Burke? Phil Burke. Okay, hold on, Phil. Pauline!
Yes!
It's a Phil Burke.
Phil Burke.
Phil Burke.
I don't know anyone named Phil Burke. Please ask what he wants. Thank you.
Phil, what is it that you want? Who are you? Supply guy? Supply guy. Okay, hold on. Pauline!
Yes.
He's the supply guy.
Oh, Phil Burke.
Yeah,
The
Phil
father-
Burke.
I thought you said Filbert.
Why would anybody name their child Phil Filbert? It's Phil Burke,
Yeah.
the supply guy.
Ruth speaks to Phil Burke. because Ruth says I tend to over-order.
Where's my wife?
She's upstairs talking to Erica.
Am I supposed to just throw out my exercise group?
Erica, all I ask is, couldn't you take the class somewhere else, like a gym?
But I gave up my membership. I don't believe this. All I do is give and give and give.
Erica! Erica? Erica, open this door. She locked the door on me.
Right.
You kicked in my door.
No, dear, I kicked in my door. Now listen.
You don't ever lock the door on your mother in this house.
Hey, mister.
Yeah, what? Yes?
My teacher said I shouldn't wake you.
I'm sorry. I'm Miss Reyes. I'm head of the preschool.
Really?
You must be Mr. Lucas.
Yeah, preschool what?
Yes, right over here. We just rented the house from Griffin. I hope we didn't really disturb you.
Griffin rented this to
Yes.
you for preschool?
Come over here, everybody. Say hello to our neighbor.
Hello, children. So far.
Oh,
It's okay.
now do you remember how we behave around elderly people?
Don't run and skip, they'll break a hip.
Don't run and skip, they'll break a hip.
That's right.
Hey, mister, guess what?
What is it, sir?
I buried your keys.
You buried my keys? You buried my key. Where? Where did you bury my keys?
I forgot.
You forgot.
Mr. Lucas has his grumpy face on
Please.
now.
No, this is not a grumpy face. This is the way I look all the time. But can you, my keys?
Don't you
My
worry,
keys?
Mr. Lucas. We will find your keys.
All right, thank
Don't
you.
you worry.
Thank you very much. I appreciate
Okay,
it. All right.
sorry again.
Yes, it's okay. It's fine.
Everybody say bye, Mr. Lucas.
That's all right. Bye. Now I'm on the edge and the ceiling is falling in.
Hey, Mr. Lucas, guess what?
This beam was supporting my roof. You understand me? And if I can just get this beam down, I'm going to support this and whip your little narrow. So help me if I can just get this down.
You know, when you get like this, there's no talking to you.
Hilton, it's okay, honey. Hilton, no, it's all right. It's okay.
It's not all right.
Yes, it is, darling. I'll call the roofer and everything will be fine, honey. Just relax now. It's
I
just
can't
fine.
relax. I cannot relax, honey. I can't relax.
Everything will be fine.
No, it won't be fine.
Hilton, is there anything I can get you, honey? Anything at all? Anything to make it better?
What are you? I have one in the back of the refrigerator. I hid it. It would make things better.
You were saving that. I gave it to Phil Burke about an hour ago.
So, I mean, if I've been acting grouchy and, you know, just like I'm not myself, I think it's been for a good reason. And I just needed somebody to talk to, and, well, you were the only one, you know. So what do you think?
That's wife.
That's life?
That's what people say.
That's what people say. Don't I have a right to be grouchy?
Don't be such a baby. Grow up. Here, your keys.
Thank you.
Hilton, how long you been here?
I've been there for, well, quite a while. I'm sitting there talking with Angelo. And...
You've been bothering this child?
No, I have not been bothering him. We've been having a good time, right?
Help me, please.
Go back to school, dear. It's all right. Now, how are you feeling?
I'm fine, I guess, yes. I think I'm fine. I'm doing good.
And I know you thought this was going to be a quiet, peaceful time in our lives, but darling,
Yeah.
you need to face the fact that you are destined to be surrounded by people who love and adore you.
Shoot, don't you think I know that? Don't you think I know that?
And you know I'm one of them.
Oh, that I know.
No. Love you.
And you're so cute.
Hey, Mr. Lucas.
Yes.
You smell smoke?
No.
Good.